Hello everyone and welcome back to Master Detective Archives Raincode. Yet again, I don't actually remember if I did that last time because of the whole, kind of starting in media res. Well, whatever. In the last episode, we woke up in Makoto's housing area in Karnite Tower. I guess it's more like an apartment, huh? It's like an entire tower for Amaterasu peeps to live in. We woke up there, we kind of got no information really, but we maybe nearly got recruited by him to help him with something. Did I just see a Danganronpa V3 poo hoo hoo from you, Shinigami? Is that what I just saw? Well, whatever. We then did some side questing, of course, it's the start of a chapter. First episode of a chapter. And then we got kidnapped by some guys in a van. And now we're here. I mean, what, like Shachi or something? Was that his name? I mean, he's gonna be here, right? Yeah, Shachi. Yeah, he is almost definitely not long for this world. But, well, we'll see about that, huh? We'll see about that. I mean, it would generally be maybe this episode, maybe next episode someone would die. Kind of hard to say. So, hey, maybe he'll be another one that bites the dust. Or he'll be like the nun and the servant who get to live to see another day. Hopefully last chapter was just the odd one out for everyone fucking dying.
It's already morning. The sun rose while you were fast asleep.
What is this place?
I don't know, the Doya district by the looks of the little info card that just flashed by.
The whole area is submerged.
On the loading
Looks
screen.
like stagnant rainwater that didn't drain. Do people actually live here?
Only weirdos who carve up animals could live in a place like this.
I mean, you say that, Shinigami, but I'm pretty sure Kamasaki district is like one stage away from being this place.
Is this your first time in Doya district?
Context clues.
Doya district?
In short, it's what you'd call the slums. It's like this thanks to Amaterasu Corp. The people here are forced to live in the backwaters. They don't seem to care one bit about the unending rain. Of course they don't. They're all living high up, looking down on us. All the dirt and grime they spit out flows down from the city and ends up swirling around here. This is the reality of Kanai Ward.
Actually, it's the reality of a lot of places, but
Kanai Ward's reality.
not to take away from the terrible living conditions I'm sure you guys suffer from.
Come on, our hideout is this way.
Well, I reckon there are gonna be plenty of balls for us to find here, Shinigami. Just you watch. We're gonna go down this teeny little alleyway. Boom! Oh, whoa! Perfect. Did you see that, Shinigami? That's some detective skill right there. For Hollera! Yes, let's go! Should we do it now? Yeah, fuck it, let's do it now. God, I'm a genius. Oh. Against it with the big guy? Well. Anyway, yeah. Hollera. Talk to me, Hollera. I want to know you guys are okay. Flavor of Hollera's candy. Depends on the mood. The worse the mood, the sweeter the taste. The better the mood, the lighter the taste. Ah, takes the edge off, huh? When you're feeling sour, Hollera. Oh yeah, we're not on the ship today. We're
You
in the
got
cafe.
some nerve stopping me. There'd better be a proper reason for this.
It's about something you mentioned. You developed post-cognition just 3 days after joining the World Detective Organization.
Yes, but I still had the gift of psychometry before I joined the WDO. What made you want to ask about it?
You know, I'll say it now. Like, it's pretty obvious, because this was in the story, but... Well, I mean, that's why I was gonna compliment it, but... It's neat that obviously certain ones are going to be locked behind certain points in the game, right? And clearly we can get this second one until at least after Chapter 1. So it's nice that these can comment on the story, or things that we learn in the story, I should say, a little bit, you know? That's nice. I like that. That gives us... It gives us a little something extra on top of the characterization that I'm sure each of the detectives will get in the chapter where they're our sidekick, you know? Which, I mean, sure, is like over half of them well, not over half of them, Yako's. You know, Yako's just been around, but we've had it with half of them. We got Fubuki and Vivia to go. Nah, you know how it is.
I can't help thinking about it. Do I really lack a forte?
You have that coalescence ability.
That's not exactly my ability. It's different, sorta.
Oh, watch out, Master. You can't see much more than that.
Anyway, I refuse to believe I don't have a real forte.
So you want to find out if you do?
Yes, that's right. I figure you'd be the most knowledgeable about fortes here.
Yeah, you're just so... way leagues smarter than, like, everyone else. Except maybe Vivia. He's kind of got, like, an intuition thing going on, but I think he could also just be spouting some, like, mysterious bullshit.
If I have any sort of ability, you may be able to help me remember it.
That's no good. There you go again, depending on others.
Very well. That'll be 100,000 yen.
100,000?
Oh man, more debt.
I figured Halara wouldn't do it for free, but it's worth it if it helps me remember my abilities. Alright. I'm a bit short at the moment, but I'll pay you back one day.
You know, we might both be dead by the time the money reaches your pocket, but better late than never.
Good. It's a deal. I will provide you useful information as long as time permits. Now, let's start with the prerequisites. Master detective abilities are often linked with original talents and dispositions. That is typically the case.
Linked with original talents?
Take, for example, a master detective who can hear the thoughts of others. Prior to awakening that ability, they excelled at imagining what other people were actually feeling.
So what, you were really good at living in the past?
A master detective who can create electricity may have had a tendency to emit static charges before that. Oftentimes, you can catch glimpses of their power before their forte is realized. The prerequisite for my post-cognition was psychometry. I was practically born with it.
Halara, you already started with such an amazing ability. But how did you manage to get it in the first place?
It's hard to explain. Superior detectives like myself cannot be measured by a commoner's logic.
Really? Are you sure you're not just hiding something from us? Or me, I guess.
I see.
Anyway, this is about your ability. Once we figure out your strengths and talents, we could at least predict what your power may be. That is, if you have one to begin with.
My strengths?
I guess I don't have any, huh?
It has to be what you know best. Think about it.
My strengths are...
Getting bossed around, being a little bitch, falling for women.
Come on, man. I can cook. Not anymore. It's my will! It's gotta be my willpower! Let's go!
If I had to pick something, I'd say the will to never give up. At least, I think so.
You actually said it out loud yourself.
Yeah, gotta have pride in myself, Shinigami. Can't have you putting me down all the time.
I see. The fact that you haven't given up on your search for an ability is proof enough of that.
See, Hollera agrees.
A tenacious heart that never gives up. An ability stemming from that. Perhaps it could have something to do with immortality.
Immortality?
Oh. Is that why I look like I'm 12?
That's nothing but my theory, though. Even death cannot defeat you. Wouldn't you say that embodies the concept of tenacity well?
Oh. Actually, you know what, when you put it like that, I guess going into the Mystery Labyrinth does mean that I cannot be beaten by death, because I figure out these mysteries that would be unsolvable because of death. Huh. If I can't be beaten by death, Shinigami, the next time we're in a Mystery Labyrinth, let's arm wrestle.
That's true, but there's no way to verify if I am or not.
I could shoot you right now, if you want.
Incorrect.
No, I'm good.
You just need to try dying once.
Well, I did nearly drown earlier.
Huh? Don't look at me like that. I was joking.
It's really hard to tell.
Well, that should do it. Time's up.
I don't know, man. That portrait, the slight look up with the smile, gets me every time.
I'll excuse myself here. Don't forget, you owe me 100,000 Xian.
Oh, wait! Alara's gone. I'm beginning to worry more about my debt than if I can remember my ability.
Master, you and Alara seem to have grown even closer.
That was an interesting one. Something nice. Almost felt like story relevant than a little side jokey gumshoe gab thing. That's nice. I like that. That's good. That's good. Man, I gotta say, I really like the optional and side content in this game. Like, for the most part, the side quests have been pretty good. As I kind of have gone over before. I've enjoyed the gab so far. That one was probably the one of, if not the best ones yet. Yeah, that was great. That was really good. Wait, where am I? Oh, here I am. Don't laugh at that, Shinigami, please. Oh, I can run. Stuck walking before.
Our dream is to change Doya district scenery. We want to help the poor smile again. We call ourselves the Resistance, but it would be better for everyone if things can get resolved without a fight. I doubt the Peacekeepers feel the same way, though. They're always striving to crush us. That's why we armed ourselves and prepared to fight back. We don't know when this fight will end. We don't know if we'll still be able to smile when it does. We may not have the answers, but we have to keep fighting.
Yeah, this
We were born
is a
and
little
raised here,
awkward
after
now.
all.
Don't have the right speed the game wanted me to have. Well, a couple little nooks and crannies I can investigate. Don't mind me. Hoo-hoo-hoo. No, I mean, I highly doubt there's going to be another blue ball anywhere near here, you know? You know, you gotta check. You gotta have a quick peek. Little look-see. And who knows, maybe there'll be some optional dialogue for me to look at that'll make me go hee-hee-ha-ha. Very important. The hee-hee-ha-has are very important. As I'm sure you all know. As enjoyers of games of this genre.
By the way, where are you from?
Some stuff happened, so I don't have a place to call home right now.
Oh, so you're like us then. Guess that kind of makes us buddies.
Oh, Shachi. You shouldn't say that, dude. You're so dead.
Well, I'm not so sure about that. But I suppose the Resistance and the Nocturnal Detective Agency are both being oppressed by Amaterasu. Our goals and aspirations differ, but we're kinda like friends in that regard.
Master, you're a professional loner, so you don't need any friends.
What
What's
do
a
you mean by that?
professional loner?
It's not true. I have friends helping me all the time. Bullshit. Hello? No, do you want me behind you? I mean, it's just kind of awkward. There's not even, like, sound.
Hey, good
There
work
it
being
is.
on the lookout. This is our hideout. Come on in.
The Resistance's hideout. It's a bit scary, but
There's no running away now.
It's very, not innocuous. I'm moving this guy. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Pretty normal resistance stuff. Oh, resistances. How they actually tend to go pretty well in these kinds of games. To a certain extent. Are we about to enter, like, Fight Club? Oh, hey, it's the people who kidnapped me.
It's time for a revolution.
Hey! Don't start a revolution here.
Oh no.
I lost again.
That Kokichi that I just heard.
Hey, you're all here. Great timing since the game's over. Listen up. I need to introduce someone to all of you. Behold! Yuma here is a master detective of the WDO.
Huh? Wait, I'm not. Really? So he's one of those master detectives I've heard so much about.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's him. That's what? Is it Derek Stephen Prince?
Seriously? Sorry I kidnapped you without knowing.
You know, I was gonna say you look like Kazuichi. No, you look like a fucking vampire, my man. Hello.
Anyway, I want to recruit him to our resistance.
Huh? Wait, this is much too sudden, and I'm not a master detective.
I know I sprang this on you out of nowhere. You know what? We're alike. We both have the same kind of darkness lurking deep within our eyes.
I think that's the death god swirling inside my soul.
The darkness is solitude.
See, Masa, I told you you were a loner.
Huh?
You're lost. Nowhere to go. Am I wrong? This can be your new home.
Oh, thank God he meant like that.
My new home?
But I need to find my old friends. I just had a great talk with Halera.
I guess you're uncomfortable being around so many people when you don't even know their names. Everyone here is a leader within the organization. They're all irreplaceable to the Resistance. But while they don't have any powers as extraordinary as master detectives, they each have their own special abilities.
Do they?
They're all good people. You should talk to them first before deciding to join up or not.
Uh-huh. I.e. these are all our suspects this time. I see.
Anyway, let's try talking to everyone.
I see an old man. That's never good. There are various things on the shelf. Maybe these things belong to Resistance members?
Helmets, fire extinguishers, drills, wires. Looks like they were getting ready for battle.
I hope I don't get dragged along. Really inconvenient. Not a very good fighter.
Yeah.
And this kitchen is surprisingly well equipped with cooking tools.
What?
I guess that's Shachi guy is quite a culinarian.
Seems like it. Well, I mean, he needs to eat well to feed those
This
muscles.
place might actually be more depressing than that squalid dump of an agency.
It might. Oh, it's a blue ball! Shinigami, it's a blue ball! Now that's exciting. Ah, come on, slowly walk over to it. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Desuhiko! Okay. Fair enough, I mean, we just add our chapter with him, why not? Desuhiko! Talk to me, buddy, talk to me! I need to hear your sweet, sweet voice. I have no idea what the clue for that one was. I need to hear the sweet, sweet dulcet tones of Koi Dao. Come on, Desuhiko. Talk to me, baby. Talk to me. You're not Desuhiko.
I'm back.
Which, I mean, disguise, I'm guessing.
Huh? Are you here alone, Chief?
Yeah, Halara and Desuhiko were here a bit ago. When I got here, they just up and left. I'm sure they're gambling again. Never mind them. Yuma?
Yes? What is it?
What do you think of Desuhiko?
Hmm? Why do you ask?
You know, would you maybe go out on a date with him? Huh?
No reason. I'm curious about what you think of him. It's no big deal or anything. I just want to know.
Why would you even wonder about it?
Don't sweat the details.
I just want to know how my boys are getting along, you know? I need to know how the relationships between the detectives are coming, yeah?
Just tell me what you think of Desuhiko.
What I think of Desuhiko?
He's been a great mentor. He clowns around. I don't like him. I feel like this is probably the Yuma answer, right? So go on, Yuma, say it.
I think he's been a great mentor to me here at the agency. He's easy to talk to, and he's considerate in subtle ways. He's rather kind-hearted, too.
Yeah, he's a pretty good wingman.
Oh, I see. What else?
His reaction. Now I know for sure. You're Desuhiko, aren't you?
Huh? You knew? That's no fun at all.
I knew it.
Yeah, great acting, though, Desuhiko.
You're pretty good at seeing through my disguise.
I wouldn't have known if you hadn't given yourself away. But why are you in disguise anyway?
Huh? You still don't realize it? I was testing you.
Testing?
That's a test to see if you're worthy of being my apprentice.
An apprentice? My master?
Well, you basically already call me your apprentice.
Including this impartial examination.
Besides, it could be like a bro thing, you know, the boys, being partners in crime. Or solving crime. I don't really think I want to be involved in any crimes Desuhiko's committing.
Congratulations, you've passed! Feel free to weep with joy. I'll be taking you under my wing.
Huh? But I didn't... Why do you want me to be your apprentice?
You know, I also just want the boys to hang out, you know?
There's only one reason. It'll make me look more like a star. In fact, it's a requirement for stardom.
What, to have like a protege? I don't know, I think that's more of a... Once you reach stardom, you can then teach a protege kind of thing.
It is?
Yep, there's no mistake about it. Anyway, from here on out, I need you to work hard.
Desuhiko's apprentice. I don't get how that makes him look like a star, but I suppose it wouldn't be all that bad. It could be educational for me to learn from a detective firsthand. It might even help me remember my powers.
And it'll give you a little bit of versatility, because Desuhiko is not a homicide detective.
You actually want to do this?
Alright, I don't mind being your apprentice, Desuhiko. It'll help me learn how to be a detective, too.
Huh? You thought I meant it as a detective thing?
Oh, am I gonna be like your... fuckboy apprentice?
Huh? What are you talking about?
I was gonna train you to become a star. Not the ABCs of being a detective, but how to ooze charisma and charm. Stuff like that. Give it 6 months. With my training, you'll shine half as bright as me.
So like in a year, I'll shine just as bright? No. No, of course not. Nearly, but of course not.
If that's the case, I think I'll pass.
Huh? You sure? You'll never get another chance like this.
Yeah, but I think it's too good for me.
Really? Yeah, okay then.
Yeah, you're just too good for me, Tetsuhiko. It would never work out between us. Yeah, I can see that, yeah. I am pretty great.
Master, you and Tetsuhiko seem to have grown even closer.
In a weird, kind of roundabout way. See, now, that was kind of more along the lines of what I was expecting from the gumshoe gabs, right? That felt a little more like the Yako ones, where it's like, not really that important. It just kind of happened, but, you know, it at least gives a little extra science to the dynamic. I don't know, I feel like I could have seen that one earlier. Maybe I could get one of the other Tetsuhiko ones. I don't know. I mean, I'll find out eventually. I mean, a shattered home, patrolling and going home because I'm scared. I don't really know where that could be, you know? Let's peek at the microscopic world even. Kanai Ward's highest welcome. I'd imagine that's got to be somewhere in the tower, but we can't actually go in yet. This won't fit in the mail. Find the secret of the toys? Princess Kaguya in the bamboo grove? I don't know. Are we going to the moon? Can't live without... Now, I would have figured that's the bookshop, but didn't find it there. Very bad city, very bad cars. Floating peacefully. Beyond the Red Bridge. We haven't seen a red bridge yet, so... Solar and Luna Wink. Now, that's the hotel, right? And I did actually... Last episode, I did actually wander around there, but I couldn't find anything. So, lunchtime in the business district. Yellow car and lion statue. Treasure at the construction site. I feel like that's just places we haven't seen yet. I mean... We'll see them when we see them, I suppose. I mean, we do have an entire bridge there next to the riverbank. I'm sure we'll end up going over there soon. And a big block of space beneath the riverbank in Kamasaki district. But we'll put the gabs aside for now. Talk to this crew of freaks. I'll talk to the people who spoke first, I guess. Kokichi, how's it hanging, dude?
Hi there, I'm Servan. So, you're Yuma from the World Detective Organization. I've been trying to obtain help from the WDO for a while, but I could never get them to agree.
Servan, huh? Kinda like servant, yeah? You look just like him.
I guess anyone would be hesitant to work with people who call themselves the Resistance.
I guess this is where he went after, after he punched that guy out.
Why do you need detectives?
To be honest, it's not limited to detectives. We need help in general. But recruiting blindly is dangerous. There's no telling who might be tied to the Amaterasu Corporation. In that regard, detectives from the WDO are safe. Rumor has it they've got terrific personnel. Plus, I know your enemies with Amaterasu. I've seen it with this.
What's that?
It's security camera footage set up all around Kanai Ward. I'm good at tinkering with machines. I handle most of the machine work around here. Once Kanai Ward is peaceful again, I want to open up a shop selling security devices.
Don't say that, man. Don't raise your death flag that early.
So that this tragedy can never happen again.
I see.
Servan seems like a pretty sound dude at the outset.
Hey, Master Detective. I'm Icardi.
Okay, Mr. Vampire Dude, Icardi.
To be honest, I'm rooting for you to join us. Detectives work for anyone as long as the pay is good, right? Meaning, if you pay more than anyone else, they will always side with you.
I'm not a mercenary.
They're far more trustworthy than people who just talk big about fighting for the revolution.
I think you've got the wrong idea here. A detective isn't a mercenary.
Ah, me and Yuma, we're so often on the same page.
Really? I figured they're about the same.
Well, you probably couldn't explain the difference if you were asked to, Master.
Hey, Akardi, tell them about your special powers.
Oh, I'm from the Doya district, but I used to be a super swimming athlete for Kanai Ward.
You're a swimmer, huh?
I do all sorts of aquatic sports. No one can keep up with me in this flooded city.
So you're more of like a merman than a vampire? Is that what the ears are going for?
Anyway,
Okay.
I take advantage of that ability and work as a delivery man. If there's anything you want delivered, I'm your man. Even if it's underwater.
I see.
A resident Asahina over here. Yeah, okay, great. Now, lady, you also kidnapped me.
You're the new member. I'm Maruka. Nice to meet you.
So have you been, like, smoking a lot recently, or...?
Oh, hello. This one seems kinda quiet.
Master, women are never what they seem. Even idols take dumps.
Yeah, that wasn't really what I was questioning, though.
Yuma, can you use a gun?
Huh? A gun? I've never carried one before.
Oh, I thought so.
What the... What a strange person.
You strike me as the type of person who's never had anything to do with guns before. On my 4th birthday, I was given a .22 caliber revolver as a present. On my 5th birthday, I got a .32, and on my birthday next month, I'm supposed to be getting an anti-tank cannon.
Okay. Got my eyes on you, Iruka, and I don't mean that in a looking respectfully way. Nor disrespectfully. I mean that in a suspicious way.
Huh?
I don't care what it is. I just want to pull the trigger. Give me a trigger to pull. Yuma, if you join us, would you do it with me?
No thanks. I doubt I'd be any good with those things. I've never even held one before.
Oh, maybe you misunderstood. I'm not asking you to pull the trigger.
She's asking if you want to fuck, Master.
I want you to be the target.
Oh, that's okay.
Do your best to run around. It won't be any fun if it ends in one shot.
Oh, you're a lot weirder than I thought you'd be.
She's terrifying.
See, I told you women aren't what they seem. Even idols take dumps.
Look, man, this is not like that at all.
Can you not look at me that way? You're acting like I'm some weirdo.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Until Kanai Ward was isolated 3 years ago, I was a serious candidate for Olympic shooting.
Damn, we got a real a squad of Olympians here.
But when we were shut off from the rest of the world, that included world sports, and I had nowhere to go. I can't allow this. I will change Kanai Ward with my firearm skills.
So what are you? Are you like a clay pigeon shooter, or are you more like a archery but with guns fan? You know, aiming at just a stationary target. What's your how do you jive, Iruka?
But to do that, I need to get better.
Master, I know you're a sucker for girls, but I suggest you stay away from this one.
You don't have to tell me twice.
Of course.
Wonder if Desuhiko would be into it, though. I have a funny feeling yes. Just, I don't know, there's something about her. Gives off Desuhiko with Laika vibes.
Oh, so you're the new member? I'm Margala.
Margalaw. Now, that's a fucking name and a half.
I don't know what a master detective is, but did you come in from beyond the rain as well?
Beyond the rain?
The only thing beyond the rain is Amaterasu Corp.
No, I'm not with them. But you said as well. Are you a former member of Amaterasu?
That's right. I worked in accounting for that company. Back then, they called me the Safe Keeper.
Interesting.
But one day, I was accused of embezzlement. My entire family was arrested.
Sounds like you were put in a Seth situation, huh?
Of course, my family and I were all innocent. We were framed, set up to take the fall for what the peacekeepers took for themselves. My family got sick and died in jail. All of them. Except me.
That's terrible.
Yeah, sorry, man. That sucks to hear.
I would do anything to destroy Amaterasu. Anything. I own a small shop in Kamasaki District. Publicly, I'm just a retired old man selling old art pieces. But secretly, I manage the funds for the Resistance. Guess you could say I got re-employed. I'm happy to be able to use my skills again. If your hatred of Amaterasu is anything like ours, you should join us.
Well, I haven't quite rotted in jail with my family yet, but...
Did you have a
Make a good
chat with
point.
everyone already? Guess I'll talk about myself then. I was born around these parts. It wasn't submerged like this at the time. It really was just another regular city. But my family, as you might expect, lived in poverty. That's why when I was hired by that company, my whole family was thrilled.
That company?
You're another ex-Amaterasu Corp dude.
Yeah. Amaterasu Corporation. Back then, they weren't dangerous or shady. They were a legitimate business focused on contributing to society. Now, I don't know when it started to go astray. We kept receiving more requests from the unified government with an increasing number of top-secret projects. As the secrets kept piling on, the company continued to grow. It sure was a strange sight. Even when I was an employee, I didn't know what was going on. It was like looking at some strange and unknown beast. Before I knew it, everyone was subservient to Amaterasu. The gap between rich and poor was irreversible.
Shachi, what kind of work did you do for them?
I worked in land development. They'd buy up promising land and use it for the company. And here, Doya District was also a part of that. After I purchased this land, Amaterasu filled it with rows and rows of research facilities. The city was poor, but there were these shiny research labs here. Back then, it made us so proud.
Well, at least you have that going for you. Usually that's more of just another sign of the blatant inequality, but hey, at least you guys were looking on the bright side.
We thought it'd bring prosperity here. Or so we hoped.
Or you were just huffing some copium. I understand that as well.
But 3 years ago, the unending rain began. The area was flooded. Amaterasu abandoned this place without a second thought.
I wonder if it was planned then. Kind of like tuck those research labs away kind of thing.
The former residents had nowhere to go. So they were forced to live on top of the flooded research labs. And that's what became of Doya District.
So that's what happened.
It's my fault. I'm the one who made the city this way.
Oh, nah, come on, man.
That's why I fight Amaterasu Corp. To help the impoverished still living here.
Oh, wow, you are so dead, dude. You're too good a guy.
It's
Like,
the
you're
least
so
I can do
dead.
to make it up to them. It can't be anyone else. I have to do it. Well, that's enough sad story time for now. We must press onward. This is why we need good people on our side. You're one of the world-famous master detectives. Please, help us. How about it, Yuma? Will you stand with us and help free Kanai Ward from Amaterasu's oppression?
Everyone keeps saying the same thing.
Yeah, but unfortunately, I do agree with them.
You've already made up your mind. Go on, answer him.
I mean, there's no way this is actually like an option, right? Surely it's just, yeah, alright.
To be honest, I still don't fully understand what's going on. But okay.
Great! I knew you had it in you. I was right to believe in you.
You know, I do kind of have my own things going on, but I mean, this is kind of what I was doing in my own way anyway, so...
Hey, Master! Are you serious? You just signed up with the slum resistance!
Oh, yeah.
You're not fit for this kind of thing!
But I have nowhere to return to.
That's no reason to join the resistance! What about being a detective? You're just gonna quit?
Well, no, I'm gonna be a detective for the Resistance.
I mean, am I really even a detective? I've just been acting the part while dealing with amnesia. In fact, maybe fighting alongside the Resistance would be a better way for me to help the people of Kanai Ward.
Wow, you sure do attract trouble. This is exactly how you turn into such a masochist.
You just like abusing me too much, I think is the real problem.
If you quit your battle against mysteries, then we're through. What a shame. I kinda like being partners.
Kinda.
What happens if we break our contract anyway? Will my memories return? Or...
No, you're definitely gonna fucking die, you dumbass.
Shinigami, did you hear me?
We broke up, so I have nothing to say to you.
What's with that flippant attitude? The whole reason I got dragged into this mess was because you haunted me.
Hey, you're the one who wanted to team up in the first place.
No, they're arguing like an old married couple.
You chose this path. If you decide to quit, that's on you. Either you pick me or them. Choose wisely.
Hey, what's wrong, Yuma? You got quiet.
He must be moved to tears because he now has people to call his own.
No, I think I'm just gonna have to turn you down now.
Seriously? He obviously doesn't look very happy.
I'm sorry. I have to decline.
Huh? What?
Yeah, I know, sorry, a little bit of a flip-flop there. See, I knew it wasn't a real choice.
I sympathize with your aspirations, and I really do want to join. But I can't quit being a detective.
That's what I thought. You just can't part with me, can ya?
Well, actually, it was you saying that kind of swayed me, so... Yeah, I guess kind of.
Do you know what that means?
We're getting back together again.
No, we're getting back together again! Oh, Master!
You're all mine! You're completely under my spell, Master!
More like under your contract.
Be quiet. I just thought it was wrong to quit being a detective this way.
I see. So you can't. In that case, I can't let you leave here alive.
Oh, that's bad.
What?
Just kidding. I already knew you were gonna turn us down.
Yeah, don't worry, I was kind of joking too. I didn't really think we were gonna flip like that.
Trying to get you to join on the spot is a tough sell. You have your own stuff going on. So instead, would you be interested in cooperating with us as a detective?
I mean, I kind of thought that's what the deal was about anyway, but...
Basically, we'd like you to take on a job for us.
A job?
Yeah, it's a simple one, but it's not something we can do. Please, we need your help. Will you at least take on this request?
What do I do? Chief Yako isn't here, and the detective agency is gone. Is it really okay for me to accept a job?
Well, what else are we gonna do?
My
Might as well.
experience, taking these requests without permission always leads to trouble.
But it also always leads you right back to them. So you might as well, right?
I don't smell any good mysteries nearby. My guess is that these people are taking advantage of you, just like that masked guy. You should ignore them.
Yeah, I need to find the others first. I don't have time to take another request. I'm sorry. I'll need to consider it another time, once things calm down.
I see. So that didn't work either.
No, I'm really gonna have to kill you.
I need to go now.
Please, wait.
Uh-oh. When gun late. Oh, she's gonna get a gun. Oh, she's gonna kill
We've
us.
just exposed our inner workings.
Ah!
Do you really think we'd just let you leave?
Yeah, saw that one coming. Oh, I can't believe this is the second time I'm getting a gun pointed at me from, well, by a lady in the past couple of days.
Unlike Shachi, I don't joke around. I'll do what needs to be done.
I'm with Iruka. If you're not with us, you're against us.
Oh, damn it, they're these kind of guys.
If we let you go, you might leak our info to Amaterasu Corp. I would never.
He's got really long legs.
It seems you're just an outsider after all. You'll never understand our hatred.
Hey, if you're gonna fight, do it outside. Don't mess with my complex machines.
We can't let an Amaterasu sympathizer roam free.
Please wait. Let's all take a deep breath.
So you want to pick a fight with me? Oh, you asked for it.
You can't actually do anything, can you, Shinigami?
Bring it on. I'll boom kill all of you.
Don't do that.
Wait, hold your damn horses. If he could just be threatened into doing our bidding, I would have done so from the start. He's no amateur. He's a WDO master detective.
Master detectives can survive even bullet wounds, right? We should test it out.
Guess we're gonna find out if I'm immortal after all.
Iruka, stop! Put down the gun. The Resistance isn't a terrorist group. We don't kill people. Let me talk with him man-to-man, and we'll wrap things up. Everyone okay with that?
If you say so, Shachi. It's fine by me.
I can see why these two were the ones that you used to kidnap me.
Agreed.
You're the leader. Do as you wish.
Lady, you are very unstable,
Sorry,
and I'm
Yuma.
very afraid of you.
Would you come with me for a bit?
Hey, Shachi.
What? I thought we were done here. Sorry, Yuma. Go on ahead for a second. We can talk quietly on the rooftop. Go through that door over there and up the stairs. I'll be there soon.
The
Will
roof. Got it.
No, I just feel like I'm about to see someone die. Again. Oh.
You've gained the attention of some troublesome folks. Why don't you skip out right now?
Well, if I hadn't listened to you...
It's better to finish talking to them now to avoid trouble later on. Besides, wasn't there a lookout at the entrance?
Oh? I hear someone talking.
Is it those guys from earlier? What could they be talking about?
Hey,
door's
maybe
open.
you
Of
can
course I
hear
can.
them talking if you approach the door.
Well, I mean, yeah, but... Let me just check for some blue balls real quick. Real quick. Can't really run, though, so I'll just check the ground floor, you know. Who knows, Shinigami? There could be balls here. You know how much I love to look for my magic balls. Oh! So this is the mark of the Resistance.
I get it.
Oh, so the posters all over the city were put up to recruit new members.
Yeah, good observation, Shinigami. Not as if they didn't already tell us that.
This place.
I guess this is storage. A bunch of miscellaneous items have been placed everywhere.
What?
And not a single one is worth our attention.
I'd probably get yelled at if I just touched this stuff. Better leave it alone. Okay, time to listen to them.
I
Hello?
can see inside through a crack in the door.
How naughty! Let's take a peek at what they're plotting.
Can't you move through walls, Shinigami? You could just get to the other side.
If I left your side, I could slip through a wall or two. But then later, I might lie to you about what I saw. I do love seeing you get all distressed.
Well, sure, but then we'd just be up the stream without a paddle.
Why?
Shh, they're talking right now.
Can you make it quick, Iruka? He'll start getting cautious if I keep him waiting.
Please, wait. There's something I want to give you. In here.
I've already forgotten his name. Servon? It doesn't look like he's sitting there.
Why won't it open? Damn the safe.
Don't really want to be
Who's in
caught.
charge
There he
of
is.
Getting a new one anyway. I'll bust it open with a rocket.
Oh, she's looking back!
Treating it roughly won't unlock it. You have to move the dial, then wait exactly 5 minutes. It's the latest time-delayed lock. You'll have to wait the specified amount of time without touching anything. Thieves hate wasting time. Time itself is the key for this new feature.
I mean, it's like mildly inconvenient, but it is pretty good security.
Grr. What a pain in the ass.
This security function makes it the best safe there is. Nowadays, even the bank and other important facilities use it in the commercial area of Marunimon District.
Well, that's there we go. That's another district we'll probably end up in soon.
It's made by trusty old Amaterasu Corp, after all.
Dude.
This was made by Amaterasu? What's it doing here? I never allowed this.
Relax. Calm down, old man. Even your clothes and mug were made by the Corp. As long as we live in Kanai Ward, it's impossible to avoid all their products.
Well, I mean, it just feels extra weird when it's tech, though, right?
Though it is ironic that Amaterasu made the safe that protects our assets.
It finally opened.
Damn, time really flies. Oh, it's a gun. It's a big one, too.
Your custom handgun. I modified it to pack more of a punch.
This isn't necessary.
It's for self-defense, just in case.
Why not take it with you? You never know when you might need it.
Yeah, especially since you
What do I
seem
do? They have a
extra
gun.
liable to be dead, sir.
A detective stays calm, even when facing the barrel of a gun. Actually, they'd find a way to remove the bullets first.
I think you've read too many detective novels.
It's
Or
too
light
late
novels.
for that.
Then you're screwed!
That's why I'm panicking.
Let's just get to the roof, okay?
I know. Let's run away while we still can.
Doesn't the front entrance have someone on lookout?
Oh, that's right. Then let's go to the roof. Let's get there first and find a way out.
Okay, let's go.
Hurry up and run!
Blue balls can wait. Blue balls can wait. Oh, my life's on the line. I mean, it's not, obviously. Look, Shachi's a good dude. He's not gonna shoot us. However, someone else might shoot him. So, you know, good to have a little something on hand. Oh well, there are stairs.
This is the roof. We need to find a way out. There has to be someplace I can escape to. I have to hurry before I'm found.
Let's jump!
Shoot you dead if they find you!
This place is much higher than I thought.
At least you'll get away if you jump off. Though you just end up in the afterlife.
There are no footholds or places to grab onto. I don't think I can use this as an escape route.
Yeah,
There's
I wonder
no
if
escape.
I need to just walk down the stairs.
There's an emergency stairway. Maybe we can escape from here.
Master, look carefully near the top of the stairs.
Oh, is it
A
broken?
surveillance camera. Speaking of which, they were monitoring it from the other room.
If you go past it, they'll definitely see you.
Let's find another way.
Oh, man. He's just gonna walk right through that door, isn't he? There he is.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
He's here! He's not holding a gun. Is he keeping it concealed?
Why so pale? Scared of heights?
Yeah, something like that.
I see. Sorry about that. I'll make it quick. About the request earlier. You turned it down because you don't want anything to do with the Resistance, right?
Huh? No, that's not why.
It's alright. As someone from the outside, liberating Kanai Ward has nothing to do with you. I actually would have found you suspicious if you were gung-ho about it. But this is exactly why I think we can have a mutually beneficial relationship.
But...
I'm not asking you to do it for free. If you accept this job, we'll give you information on Amaterasu Corporation. What do you say to that?
Well, that was the deal with my last client. But man, I was really hoping for some Shion so I could work off my debt.
what kind of information?
Our organization has a good number of former Amaterasu employees, myself included. We have some internal info that you can't get anywhere else. I think we can get you something you want.
Do you know what information I'm looking for?
I have an idea. If the WDO sent a master detective to gather intel, it's gotta be the homunculi, right?
No, he's in the know.
Master!
Looks like I'm right. It's not just detectives. The whole world wants info about that.
And yet we hadn't heard about it until a random quote-unquote girl told us about it.
How's this? In place of prepayment for the request, I can tell you a little bit about it.
Ah, good. That makes you expendable.
Is it true? Do immortal monsters like homunculi really exist?
Yeah. Homunculi do exist. And they're already inside Kanai Ward. Right now.
Mm-hmm.
Right now? There are immortal monsters in this city?
So, they really were researching homunculi here?
You don't think all the talk about me being immortal is foreshadowing, do you?
That means they were successful, doesn't it? Isn't that what this dude's saying?
It's hard to believe, but could this be Kanai Ward's ultimate secret?
Probably not, if it's that easily known.
Looks like you're interested. However, I'll only tell you the rest once you finish the job. So how about it? Did I whet your appetite, Master Detective?
A little bit, maybe.
You should know that I don't have any special abilities.
I don't plan on making you do anything too difficult. We just want you to run a little errand.
Well, I'm actually really bad at running errands. I tend to get a bit sidetracked.
An errand?
We want to set up some surveillance cameras around town to keep an eye on Amaterasu Corp's oppression. However, this isn't something we can do.
Why not?
If the peacekeepers see us setting up, they'll definitely start investigating the organization responsible, which would give them an excuse to stamp out the resistance. Hence, why this job can only be done by someone who isn't affiliated with us.
Yeah, and then they come stamping me out instead.
In other words, you need a pawn you can safely discard if it gets caught by the peacekeepers.
I wouldn't put it that way, but you're not wrong. I want you to understand one thing, though. I'm not gonna ask you to risk yourself for our sake, but we do want your help in protecting the people of this city. That's the kind of job this is.
How does setting up surveillance cameras lead to protecting the people here?
You ever heard of surveillance?
Our goal with setting up the cameras is to capture proof of illegal acts carried out by the peacekeepers. We'll record all the criminal activity they commit, such as intimidation, assault, theft, embezzlement.
Ambitious, but, proof. actually, proof isn't usually infallible, especially not against corrupt organizations, but yeah, something's better than nothing.
We won't fight them with violence. It would only lead to more lives lost. We're gonna take them down the right way. The Resistance are not terrorists.
I like your vibes, Shachi.
He says
Good
that
stuff.
while concealing a firearm. He's not fooling us.
Well, he's not gonna use it. It's for he only has it for self-defense.
Even if you gather all that evidence, won't the peacekeepers just cover it up?
You know, unfortunately, can't save lives if you've already lost yours, you know?
Gathering 1 or 2 pieces of evidence is too weak. Dan runs the risk of being snuffed out. In order to spread roots throughout town, someone has to make it clear there are people fighting back.
To spread roots.
Well, that one guy we helped last episode, he'd be down for this.
The Resistance
Do
are
it
like
for him.
underground roots. Right now, we're still thin and weak, but we continue to fight. We'll spread our thin roots everywhere to try and bring life back to this withering tree. And one day, our fully grown branches and leaves will shelter the people of Kanai Ward from the cold rain. Yuma, this is to protect peace in our home. So please, save this city.
There it is again. Save this city. How am I supposed to do that? What does everyone expect of me? I'm a shell of a person with no memories.
Damn, sure does sound like a homunculi.
I'd say they're not really relying on you, but more like taking advantage of you. So, what are you gonna do?
I mean, surely you could spin like any relying on you thing to be taking advantage.
Even if they're taking advantage of me, they're better than that masked guy because their objective is clear. If they have information about the homunculus, I want it. Setting up surveillance cameras shouldn't be too hard.
Then,
All right, I accept your request.
Great! I'm glad you made up your mind. I knew I could count on you. Well, let's get started.
Shachi, sorry to interrupt. There's a fight on the main street.
Oh man.
Another turf war in the usual garbage dump. Can I toss a grenade down there?
Oh no way. You use guns, not explosives, lady. Can't do that.
Hold on, you stay out of it. I'll go talk to them. Sorry, Yuma, but can you go down and get instructions from Servan about the job? Counting on you. Good luck.
So, you decided to do it. You better not drag us down.
Please don't shoot me. Okay, whew. And breathe.
I wonder if this is for the best.
See, Shinigami, that wasn't nearly as bad as I thought it would be.
Wow. Just wow.
you can't turn back now. You better hope the reward is worth it.
Let's head back down for now and talk to Servan about the job.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Right? I'm so glad you weren't killed, Master.
How nice.
Chachi isn't the kind of person who would do that, right?
Surely. I mean, unless provoked, surely. And who knows? Hey, maybe he'll be the one who ends up being the culprit this time, rather than the victim. Who knows? Who knows? Or he'll be the guy we defend. I guess. Could also go that way. You know, not unheard of, I suppose.
So, you accepted the job. That's good. Let me fill you in on the details then.
Yes, please.
You will be setting up surveillance cameras in 4 designated locations. These are the cameras you're going to be setting up.
Boxes.
They're delicate machines, so handle them with care. Also, I'll give you a transceiver for communication. It's shaped like a smartwatch, since they're so trendy nowadays.
Yeah, because this isn't obvious at all.
I'll tell you where to set up the cameras with it. Locations will be kept secret until last minute to avoid leaks. Once you finish setting one up, I'll give you the next location.
Where's the first location?
I'll contact you as soon as you leave, so I can test the transceiver's performance at the same time. If you don't hear anything from me, there's a chance the transceiver is broken. Bring it back here, and I'll fix it.
Oh dear. That's a setup for murder if I've ever
counting
seen
on
it.
you. Be sure not to get caught by the peacekeepers.
Yeah, you guys try not to die while I'm
Cut you off
gone.
if you get caught anyway.
I'll do my best.
And how am I gonna meet up with Fubuki to have our nice buddy cop team up? Oh.
I ended up accepting the job. If this helps Kanai Ward in some way, it could reduce the number of unsolved mysteries. Even if I can't help the whole world become happier, I can at least help those closest to me.
Speaking of Fubuki, I wonder if it's Halera who's beating up random people outside. Seems in character.
And if I complete this request, I have a chance to get closer to Kanai Ward's ultimate secret.
It's fine to be optimistic and everything, but I doubt it'll go as planned. This is you we're talking about. You're like the Grim Reaper for everyone else. I know one when I see one.
Like you're one to talk.
Yeah, I think it's more you than me.
Anyway, what about the other detectives who got bombed? You sure you haven't forgotten about them?
I'd never forget them. Finding everyone is my top priority. I can work on this case at the same time.
That's pretty efficient. I didn't expect that from you.
Yeah.
Come on, let's go.
Let's just hope we can actually find them, huh? Out on the streets of Doya District while we go set up these cameras and almost inevitably get brought right back in because the communications device doesn't work. We're like, huh, that's weird. I guess we're gonna have to go back and get it fixed. And then we walk in, we're like, yo, Savan! Hello! And then, there's like 5 dead people on the floor. And we're like, what?
Testing, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Servan? Yes, I can hear you.
So far, so good. Here are the instructions for the first camera location. For the first surveillance camera, I want you to set it up at a phone booth in the commercial area, Marunamon District.
Marunamon District. I've never been there before.
Yeah, new area
Oh,
time.
really? Well, I'll send you directions through the transceiver.
Thank you.
Contact me when you arrive. I'll tell you how to set it up then.
You look like you're pretending to be a spy.
Yeah, well, you know what else I'm about to spy? Some more balls! Blue balls, memory balls.
I'm not pretending. This is actual spy work. Let's head to Marunamon District for now.
I wonder what kind of murders are happening in Marunamon District. I can't wait to find out.
Cases like that
this is a
don't
big
just
place.
happen all the time. At least I hope not.
Well, we won't explore the whole thing, I guess. I haven't really done that with, Kamasaki District either. But, yeah, I'll do a little running around. We'll cut around, which is...
This line, so the cars around here are pretty shoddy.
It's not about
It's totally
vans,
different
right?
than cars we saw in
Cars.
Kamasaki and Yuma.
Vivia! Sweet! Damn. That means Fubuki's the only one we haven't got rank 2 with yet. But yeah, you know, I'll wander around the district a little bit. Then we'll, yeah, we'll move on. We'll cut around. Good start.
I'm starting to get used to being alone with Vivia. Knowing who he is, this silence isn't really so awkward anymore.
Well, that's pleasant.
We don't have to force a conversation to break the silence, which makes it easier to be around him than the others.
Ah, look what. And here we thought the Desuhiko bromance was real.
I want to die someday.
Huh? That's awfully sudden.
Yeah, and also definitely not the first time he said it.
Oh, did I think out loud again?
You sure did.
Sorry about that. Guess I surprised you. I'll be careful not to think out loud next time.
You're free to say what you want, but it sounds really concerning. And I've been wondering, what do you mean by someday?
It's okay, let me play therapist real quick. I've got like the armchair and everything here. Vivia, tell me about yourself.
What do you want to know?
Well, all people die eventually. I suppose I'm wondering if you want to die sooner. Saying someday makes it sound like you can't die. Wait, is that what it is? You can't die?
Is your forte being immortal?
That explains why you'd say something so strange.
Huh? He's undead?
That's a wonderful deduction.
I guess I'm wrong, though.
Well, I don't know about that.
What do you mean?
Being unable to die sounds like it's straight out of a story. So romantic. Yuma, what would you do if you gained everlasting life?
I'd probably be pretty bummed about it, to be honest. Immortality's hella overrated.
What would I do if I lived forever?
See the world 100 years from now, probably. Talk to people from all over the world. Well... I don't know. Nothing.
I can't think of anything in particular.
That was quick.
Huh? Quick?
There is no end to human greed. Some people think that, but it's not true whatsoever. Everything comes to an end. Just like how you couldn't think of anything else you'd want.
I think I just meant I didn't have any good ideas right now.
No. I understood what you meant, Yuma. I understand you spiritually.
Someday, greed will end.
That's the hope, Vivia, but, alas.
Just like you would die before your greed could be satiated. Humanity, too, has a lifespan.
True. Oh, I guess that'll be the day greed ends, huh?
Uh-huh.
If you were to live forever, you'd see how tough life can be. It may be fun at the beginning, but eventually, I'm certain you wouldn't desire anything else.
Yeah, you do everything you ever wanted to do, but your time's never up, so you just have to keep on going.
And once you were bored of everything, you'd reach the same conclusion all others would. That you hope to die someday. The moment you lose all desire, your final desire for death would be born. It all makes sense now, doesn't it?
That you've fulfilled all of your worldly desires?
Does it? But wait. Vivia, by that logic, doesn't your desire to die mean you're immortal?
You're free to think what you want.
Maybe he's a homunculus!
That's not an answer.
It's enough for today. I need to go back to my world of books.
What an interesting man.
Did he just give me the runaround? Or is he always like this? I can't tell. I wonder if I'll understand him better someday.
Master, you and Vivia seem to have grown even closer.
Good. I'm real interested in Vivia, you know? What a fascinating specimen of a man. Yeah. I mean, I'm not usually one for, I don't know, philosophizing about the nature of life. Death. But, I mean, if I could just listen to him talking about it, nah, I'm down. I am down. It is also interesting just to get, like, a character's opinion on death, you know? From a, I guess, like a literary standpoint. You know, it gets you to, understand and appreciate that character in a different way, you know? Well, lets you understand how they approach life and how they approach death.
Master, do you get the sense we're being watched?
Yeah, I think so too. We better get out of here quick.
Oh boy. Must just be those security cameras, right? Whoa, it's a dog! Do you run the store, Mr. Dog? Damn. There are so many blue, like, lights around here that I always think I've just, like, seen one of my blue balls, but... Nope. Alas. 'Tis not. But a fleeting mirage on the...
Looks like it connects to the riverbank from here.
Yeah, sorry, Shinigami. Kinda cut you off for that. My bad. But, you know. Could that van really have gotten down there? Yeah, I won't question it.
Hey, Master! How do you plan to get to Marunaman District?
I don't know.
According to the map we got, we need to use the road in front of the hotel in Kamasaki District.
Oh, well. That makes things nice and easy. 'Cause the hotel's down over in the other corner, but... You know, I at least know where the hotel is, you know what I mean? The hotel that supposedly
maybe this way?
has something to... Well, one of Fubuki's in it, but I couldn't find. But, you know, maybe I'm just blind. That is a very real possibility. Sorry, one of Fubuki's blue balls. But, yeah, you know. Golden Path Cafe uniforms. That sounds familiar. Golden Path? Was that a clue? I mean, that sounds... Based on that little blurb there, that sounds like a Desuhiko location if I've ever heard one.
So this is Marunaman District. It's supposed to be the commercial area. Sure looks like it. Compared to other parts of town, it seems kinda uptight.
It kind of just looks like the Ginma district to me, but
Jobless
sure.
and homeless person like you has no business being here, huh?
Setting aside being homeless, I am working as a detective. Even if I'm still a trainee.
And not really getting paid.
Yeah. Anyway, let's go find that phone booth.
Alright, oh, we've got a side quest! Sweet! Well, let's go find that, I suppose.
Phone booth Servan was talking about.
Oh, wait, hang on. I don't think I'm going to be able to get there unless I cross this bridge.
Busy-looking people in Marunaman District.
Master, you might have forgotten because of your amnesia, but this is what people look like when they're working.
I think
You
these
owe them
people are just
and me an
walking.
apology for that careless remark.
Why do I have to apologize to you?
I
Where's
don't know,
that
weirdo getting
phone
offended.
Maybe you should check the map.
Well, yeah, I just want to look around, you know, for my blue balls. Power plant. But, you know, there's also the side quest dude who's, like, right there. Oh, I was gonna say, where is he? No, yeah, there he is. I really don't want to go. What the hell should I do? What's the matter?
Yeah.
Huh? Oh, I just don't want to go to work is all.
Get it?
Ditching work, huh? That sounds pretty common these days.
He looks terrified, so that can't be the only reason. You seem really frightened. Are you in a dangerous line of work? Oh, all I do is fix leaky roofs. It's not really that dangerous. But I've heard rumors about a red rain falling at the site I'm heading to today. Red rain?
Huh? Sounds exciting. Let's hear him out, Master.
What do you mean?
Could you tell me more about that rumor? Blood red rain apparently falls from the sky at times. Creepy, huh? Is that everything? Well, yeah. Scary enough already, so I didn't ask any more. Are you seriously interested in red rain?
That's what happened.
Yes. Even though I'm still in training, I am a detective. I believe there might be a case here. You, a detective? You sure don't look like one. You look like a little kid in your bucket hat.
Yeah, that's right.
I know, right? I don't see it either.
Shut up.
Well,
But a detective is exactly what I need. I want you to prove the red rain is just a crazy rumor.
But if there really is red rain, it'd be tough to prove it's a lie.
What should I do?
Yes.
I mean, in theory, it should just be light reflecting off of the rain droplets, but alright, I'll see what I can find out. Oh, thanks. The spot in question is an alley in Kamasaki District. I'm counting on you. Well, we can't go back there yet, so yeah, we'll do that later, but sweet. Now, do I investigate this entire area now, looking for blue balls? I probably shouldn't. But am I going to? Maybe. Maybe. Or we'll just get on with the game a little bit. Because goddamn, I sure am a stooler.
Is that the phone booth? I've arrived at the
One.
destination. Time to contact Servan. Servan, can you hear me? I arrived at the telephone booth in Marunaman District.
Great job, Master Detective. You work fast. Can you go inside the booth and set up the camera underneath the phone stand? Here's how you set it up.
Finished. How's this?
Good. I can confirm via the video feed.
How is a camera here really gonna help, though?
That's it for the first camera. Check your surroundings for any peacekeepers.
How many people are really using phone booths?
Got it. No peacekeepers. Nobody here has even noticed me.
That's when you need to be most careful. They can appear out of nowhere.
Oh, what about this one guy?
Head to the front of the cafe in Ginma District. Contact me once you've arrived.
I thought you were like a spy, but you're more like an errand boy.
As ever.
Errand boy detective case files just received another entry.
Yep.
I'm happy to help other people out. 3 cameras left. At this rate, this shouldn't take too long.
Yeah.
If that's the case, how about we take a detour? I've never been here before. You need to find the other detectives, right? Maybe you'll find their corpses around here.
Oh, I could find memory balls.
I'm gonna ignore that last part. But maybe if we ask around, we'll find someone who has seen them. I should gather some information before moving on to the next point.
Okay, this segment's gonna take a little longer than I thought, isn't it? Should we end it after this little information gathering then?
What they know about Chief Yako and the others.
Maybe I should. Well, we'll see how long this takes, I guess. Oh, there's the person. Thought they'd be a little closer to that side.
What do you want? I need to get to the bank.
The bank?
Yeah, the Marunaman Bank is up ahead. It's the only bank in all of Kanai Ward. Which is why the line always takes forever.
Okay, that was not at all helpful.
My colleague who was on break still hasn't come back. I hear there's a really cute waitress at the cafe in Ginma District. Maybe I should ditch work and go there.
The cafe in Ginma. That's where I'm going to set up the next camera. I need to gather a little more information.
I wonder if Desuhiko's found his way there. Public art. There we go. There's the person.
I'm looking for some people.
I'm looking for some blue balls.
Huh? Like who?
One of them has fuzzy hair and a wannabe bad boy look. Another carries a bag as tall as himself and thinks he's some big shot superstar.
Sorry, doesn't ring a bell. And I don't think I want to get involved anyway. Bye.
Yeah, I did kind of, like, really undersell them.
Let's hear what other people have to say.
Sorry, gang. I love you, really? Man, you know, I didn't really realize I've kind of already looked around everywhere here, huh? No blue balls in sight. Yo, that Peacekeeper's shadow was extremely fucking ominous.
Huh? What do you want? I'm on break right now.
What kind of work do you do?
I work at the power plant up ahead. All of the rainfall in Kanai Ward is gathered through the drains and ends up there. And then hydroelectrical generators create electricity for this city. Did you know that? Quite efficient, right?
That's very interesting.
Very, very interesting, sir. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say, I think there's actually an underground area here that I can't seem to get to that way like it says on the map. So who knows, maybe... Oh, wait, are they up on the bridge? Well, I want to go this way anyway.
One meat bun, please. Oh wait, I'm invisible.
Am I good or am I good? Fubuki! Nothing over here though, just cafe stuff. So no, this isn't the backside of a hotel, is it? No, I don't think so. Oh, and it's not a little arrow pointing down, it's the ball of a person that's talk-to-able. So, have you seen my friends?
This city has completely changed. The branch office I work for was acquired by Amaterasu Corporation. Thanks to that, career employees like me were all demoted. Makes me want to jump into the river.
Have you seen anyone drifting down the river?
Huh? You mean like people? I've been here all day. I haven't seen anyone.
Man, all day?
I see. Thank you. I spoke to a few people, but no one seems to have seen them.
Unfortunately, I didn't smell the stench of corpses either. Well, if there aren't any corpses, then they're probably alive somewhere.
That's true, but for now I should get back to the job. They might get worried if I take too much time.
Oh, turns out they were those Resistance members the whole time. Just my weird, twisted perceptions of them, because I'm hallucinating like a... I don't know, a person who hallucinates a lot.
Yeah, I've been there before. This one shouldn't take long either.
Right, well, you say that, Yuma, but I think what's gonna happen is that I'm gonna go finish this first side quest. Then we'll watch Fubuki's little memory fragment, and then we'll end the episode. I wanted to go a little longer. Again, like, I have a funny feeling that as soon as we set up the third one and we go looking for the fourth, we're gonna be like, hello, Savan. And he's not gonna pick up, and I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, like zoinks! And then we're gonna go back and someone or multiple people are dead. But that just means that we'll get a little more investigation time next episode. Right? Yeah! Yeah! Yeah.
What is it? Did you see something cool?
No, I thought I saw Chief Yako, but it was someone else.
Your grief over the late Fuzzhead has got you hallucinating. Poor Master.
See, I told you it was hallucinogenic stuff. Yeah, I was gonna say, don't tell me that's 3 side quests, but No, they're the points of interest for our current one. There are rumors about red rain falling around here. Do you know anything about that? Say what now? Never heard of it. I think someone's messing with you, man. You might be right. Well, that doesn't bode well. Excuse me. Do you know anything about this red rain rumor? Can't say that I do. Where did you hear that?
No.
It's fine if you don't know. Thanks anyway. We're not really getting anywhere with this one. You know, lady, you look suspiciously like someone who tried to shoot me earlier. Good day.
Excuse me?
Have you heard a rumor about red rain falling in this area? Oh, sorry, you're on the phone. Didn't mean to interrupt, but... Hello?
What?
Red rain? What is that, an urban legend? I've never even heard of it, let alone seen it. I see. Well, looks like no one knows anything about it.
What's going on here? Did that guy trick us? You're just stupid. Deceiving my master gets you boom killed!
A rumor nobody's heard about. He might have been tricked too, so I should ask him where the rumor came from. I guess so. Give him the benefit of the doubt.
No.
Watch out, master. I think you're being surrounded.
Yeah, I was wondering why there were just dudes in the way of the other bridge. Can I help you? Well, I'll be going then. Where art thee going, brother? Brother? What are you talking about? The crimson red rain is a blessing. Space full stop. Those who seeketh it art brothers. Believe in the red rain as we do.
Master, there's something up about these guys.
Let us trust in the crimson red rain. Seek the blessing with us.
I do.
What should I do? The crimson red rain will guide us to the promised land. Receive thy blessing and enter the promised land.
They're gonna get us if you don't do something!
We have to run. Quick, let me just jump over the side into traffic. Did we lose them?
Oh.
It doesn't look like anyone followed us.
Say.
Master, what's that?
Huh?
What's what?
This is...
What the? It says, when next we meet, thou shalt beast made a brother in truth.
Blech.
Beist, I guess.
Oh, they must have written this note, but when?
Anyway, let's report back. Turns out Red Rain was a cult, not a... well... anything else. Can't believe what you've got me introduced to.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, you back?
Yes.
Yeah, I ran into a bit of trouble. As for investigation, rest assured the Red Rain doesn't exist.
Say.
Are you not gonna mention those guys?
That would only make him more uneasy. The Red Rain doesn't exist?
Yes.
Yeah, so you can go to work without what... The Crimson Red Rain does indeed exist! Huh? Trust in the Crimson Red Rain as we do! Ah!
Master? This guy's...
Brother, trust in the Crimson Red Rain as we do! Let us make for the Promised Land! Ah! God damn it! It doesn't look like he followed us.
Say.
That guy must have already been brainwashed.
What does that mean?
Seems like it. Just who were those people?
But
I didn't sense anything strange from them, so they're probably just humans.
That's more unsettling. They genuinely believe some Crimson Red Rain will save them? Huh.
then what's up?
What is it?
Sure.
Nothing. I must be imagining things. The crimson red rain will guide us to the promised land. Receive thy blessing and enter the promised land. Weren't these the guys who were looking at us when we did that side quest in the school? Shinigami, I think we are in a lot of danger. So why don't we talk to someone who has also in the past been in a lot of danger? No, this was not the Solar and Lunar Wink one, which makes sense, but still, I have no idea what, how to get that Solar and Lunar Wink one. I don't know, maybe it's like underground, like beneath it, or above it, or something? Oh yeah, we're just out and about for this one. Nice.
Thank you kindly for keeping me company today. Because of you, Yuma, I have experienced takoyaki for the very first time.
It was my pleasure.
Oh, it's nothing. I'm surprised you wanted to try some in the first place.
Oh? Why is that surprising? Could it be that my face resembles takoyaki, so you believe I am a cannibal?
You know, I was actually thinking your face looks like really round on your model. Well, your cheeks do, you know? They're really like squishable. I did not, however, think that you were a takoyaki.
That's not at all what I'm saying. You don't look anything like takoyaki anyway. It's just that you grew up like a princess. You even got kidnapped because of it. That's why I didn't expect you to want to try takoyaki.
Ah, so that is what you meant.
Yeah, now, Yuma, you silly guy. This is just like Mitsuru in Persona 3. Just being rich means you want to try takoyaki. It's peasant food.
But I am not as high class as you might think. My daily life is rather ordinary.
Oh yeah? Okay. Lay it on me, Fubuki. What batshit insane things are you about to tell me?
I sincerely doubt it.
Is that so? It truly felt plain to my eyes.
Well then, can I ask you a few questions? It helped me get an idea of what it was like for you growing up.
Very well. If that is what is required to satisfy you, you can ask me anything, including my measurements or the password to my bank account.
At least you're open?
No, I don't need to ask about those. Anyway, to start off, how many rooms did your home have?
No, to be fair, since we do have profiles, I could probably find your measurements fairly easily, all things considered. Yeah, you can have mine too. We can do like a trade. It'll be wholesome.
How many rooms? I never really considered it. First the kitchens. There were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, there you go. Rich bitch over here.
I am beginning to grow confused. My apologies. I am not very good at counting such large numbers.
Yeah, large numbers like 7.
No, that's more than enough for me. There's really no point in asking any more questions, but this is getting kinda fun.
Yeah, I like seeing someone else flustered for once.
Next up, what sort of car did your parents own?
Their car? Unfortunately, there were no cars at our home.
We only had, planes. And quite large vehicles. I think my father was actually just a bit more of a truck fan, to be honest.
Huh? That's hard to believe. Do you know what cars are? They have 4 wheels and move on roads.
Yes, I have seen them around the city. But none of those tiny, cute mobile huts were anywhere near my home.
Mobile huts? I'm guessing the cars at Fubuki's place are on a completely different scale. Okay, last one. What's the most expensive gift you've ever received?
A gift? Well, I
I'm unsure how expensive it was, but the one that made me happiest was when I went with my family to look at the stars.
Well, that is quite wholesome. And I imagine... I mean, on paper, that should be the cheapest, right? You just go out and look up. But is this like an observatory sort of deal?
Huh? Stars?
On my birthday, my father told me a star would shine especially bright. I watched it with my mother and father. That time spent together was the greatest gift I have ever received.
I mean, that's just ridiculously wholesome. Fubuki, get that shit off of my screen. That is so cute.
My parents are such busy people. I rarely saw them as a child.
Oh man, now I feel like an asshole for having fun with this.
Oh? Is something wrong?
After asking so many petty questions, I feel real ashamed of myself. Even if you are rich, you're still you.
I am myself? That is true, I suppose. But Yuma, what sort of person do you think I am?
What do I think of Fubuki?
Well, it's kind of hard to say. We haven't had our chapter together yet. You haven't shown up.
Well, that's simple.
You're rich! Nah, I mean, it's honest, quite clearly.
You're honest. You may be rich and ditzy, among other things. But the foundation of who you are is your honesty.
Well, I am not sure I would say I am honest myself, but it makes me happy to hear you say it.
You're honest. Otherwise, you wouldn't have said the time spent stargazing with your parents was your favorite gift.
Oh, that reminds me. After we looked at the star, my father purchased it for me.
Oh. Actually, that's surprisingly quite normal. I'm sure in this sense, no, he actually did buy a star, but like, I don't know, people buy stars all the time. And it's basically just a certificate that says, yep, that one's mine.
I am unsure how expensive that may have been, but I am certain that is the biggest gift I have ever received.
Oh, absolutely the biggest.
Considering how honestly surprised I am by all this, I must have been a lowly commoner before losing my memories.
Master, you and Fubuki seem to have grown even closer.
Well, that was cute. You know what? It's nice to just have someone who's nice, wholesome, and sweet like Fubuki here. You know, maybe in another game, Kurumi would have filled that role, but it's just kind of nice to have Fubuki there. And we're not even halfway through hers. Or anyone's except Yako's. We're getting close. We've got 2 for all the other detectives. We doubled their amounts for everyone this episode, actually, right? It was this episode we did Halera and Desihiko's. Yeah, no, it has to have been. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there we go. All done. And that'll be it for today's episode. I feel... Well, actually, I was going to say I feel like nothing really happened. That's actually completely untrue. We got all of the Resistance stuff this episode. I just feel like I bummed around, wandering for a little while longer than usual, which also probably isn't true. I mean, look, I'm going to be upfront with you. So far... Well, I say so far. After the Makoto stuff, this chapter's not really clicking with me yet. I can't say I'm captivated by the Resistance plotline that's going on at the moment. I mean, it makes logical sense that it's happening. I like that it was also tied to that one side quest that we did last episode, but just right out of the gate, I'm not really that interested, I'm not gonna lie. But, you know, that doesn't mean it's gonna be bad. And I'm not predisposed to saying, yeah, this one's just gonna be garbage. I'm just not immediately as interested as I was in, well, Last Case and the train. This is more like case 1, where it's just like, yeah, there are some things happening, but this one's taking a little longer to get through it, because it's got to have some extra setup, presumably for some slightly longer term payoff. Like, I understand, it's just not really grabbing me yet, and that's okay. It's a-okay. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. But until then, goodbye.